Welcome back to the Shacknews Awards 2023. I've assembled this panel of our staff here, and we're going to be arguing and discussing all the great video games that were released this year. We're also going to give out awards for best hardware and other things kind of tangential to the Shacknews coverage space. But before we do that, I'd like to introduce everyone. I'm going to do it based on where my Discord is showing people. So we're going to start with community manager Denny Von Doom, Dennis White. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm excited to be back here for the Shacknews Awards. I took last year off. So
the wing looks good on you, for sure.
yeah. It was just sitting. It was sitting in the office on a mannequin next to two other VR headsets that also sit there collecting dust. So I did have to shake it off a little bit because this thing is like a dust magnet and a dirt magnet. But let's continue these intros. We have Shacknews Long Reads editor David Craddock here.
Hey, hello. And Asif, you're telling me that's not your real hair? Wow,
no.
man.
I did have
trade secrets.
I did have long hair last time we did a recording of the Shacknews Awards.
That's true.
So that was tough because I had to tuck my long hair into this, and it got insanely hot, as opposed to now where it's just kind of hot. But yeah, and that's not my real hair. Sorry to anyone I tricked. And yeah, sorry to break the fourth wall so early here. But, with games like Alan Wake 2 this year, it's just encouraged us to do that. Next up, we have our senior young person, Donovan Erskine here. I think that's your new title, right?
Yeah, I'm only going to get so many more Shacknews Awards being the young person on staff, so I'll take it.
You're like 1 year away from being over the hill in esports.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell him that.
Yeah.
But at least he's not going on Twitter and talking about how great he was at Quake back in the day.
Not yet.
Sure. Yeah, not yet.
I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm Asif Khan, CEO, Editor-in-Chief, EIEIO of Shacknews. Back here I'm the judge. I'm the judge, the jury, and the executioner of the Shacknews Awards. And as Greg has pointed out in the past, I am the beneficent dictator of Shacknews as well. Next up, we got Greg Burke, head of video at Shacknews. What a year for video it's been, Greg.
Hey, howdy, hey. Yeah, it's been quite a year. It's nonstop. The video mines have been expanding and we're deeper, and now there's more people in with them, like Denny and Asif are in the video mines now with me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen Bill get into video mines this year.
Bill
we've
too,
seen
yeah.
Sam, and then everyone who's
Everybody.
streaming is also in the video mines in a certain way. So yeah, a concerted effort on our part to really push high quality video out the door, and then not get linked back by PC Gamer. But we're doing our thing. Next up, senior news editor TJ Denzer, who may lead the staff in flight delays in 2023.
Oh my gosh. There's been so many events, there have been so many games, and there's been at least 2 moves for me since the last Shacknews Awards.
Wow.
I'm tired.
I'm just glad you made it to Iceland and back before the 2000 earthquakes.
Eruption. I hope everybody's okay over there, because they were really nice people, and they don't deserve to be covered in lava.
No, absolutely. When I think of delays, I just remember you messaging me like, "Hey, I'm going to be in Detroit for 28 hours." I'm like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
We gotta get you out of the airport. Next up, I think the former leader in airplane delays and other random travel mishaps. I think the funniest one being when Ozzy flew to Chicago for a NetherRealm appointment during COVID and was told mid-flight that he had to turn around because they canceled the meeting.
No. I was already in my Uber on my way to the hotel when I found out the event was canceled.
That's right.
Even better.
Our senior editor, Ozzy Mejia, is here. Thank you for joining us.
How's it going, everybody? Been doing this thing for as long as I can remember. So
I honestly don't remember. I don't remember the first Shacknews Awards. It's been that long, but we've been doing it.
Shacknews Awards, we did it at the Shacknews Intergalactic headquarters up in Canton.
Was that the first one?
It might have been.
I don't even remember. It might have been second or third. It really is all
2017. 2017
it was
we did it, but
2017.
every year it has evolved. I think the first time we did this was 2019.
Yeah, and yeah, we all came down to Canton for that. Maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll all get together in Canton again. Canton's kind of figuring itself out. The Sandwich District is in a recession right now, and our office is right in the heart of the Sandwich District.
Is Swenson still standing?
Hell yeah,
Yes.
they thrive.
Hell yeah.
They didn't just like hang in there. They're thriving because you think about socially distanced restaurants, Ozzy. What's better than a drive-in for that situation? So a lot of people were just, it was a great excuse to get out of the house too. You could just go park at Swenson's, eat a burger, get one of their many milkshakes, and then be on with your day. But yeah, they're doing well. A lot of the restaurants that David and I would talk about on the Shackcast are still around today. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, if you want to know more about local restaurants in Canton, you should just check out the weather report. Next up, we have our managing editor, Bill Lavoie.
Hey, something that Ozzy said just occurred to me is I don't actually remember a time before the Shacknews Awards, so I think we can kind of make that like before the Shacknews Awards and after the Shacknews Awards, just to track like eras in history.
Sure. I think, if you look at 2017, that was a pretty big shift in a lot of things over at Shacknews. I think you came on at that time, Bill.
I did.
I think I became EIC around then. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts. Donovan was around for it at E3, I believe. And obviously Greg and Ozzy have been here since long before the Shacknews Awards.
The dawn of time.
And they'll Yep. Next up, we have, good God, what time is it in Brisbane, Australia, Sam?
It's only 5:30.
5:30 in the morning. Look at
That's not bad.
this hero, this champion,
Sun's coming
This-
up. It's good.
this Destiny 2 master, this Halo aficionado, our guides editor, Sam Chandler. How you doing?
Good. How you going? Hello. Hi, everybody.
And then last but not least, this guy, I'm going to just go out and say it. He might be the best Mario player in the world that no one knows about. I'm just going to throw it out there. This guy's got skills. He's beaten every single one of my Mario Maker levels. He holds records on many of them. And he even downvotes them after he beats them. So,
Make it harder.
so shout out to my buddy, Steve Tominski, who's been here since Shacknews was acquired by GamerHub. And is now, God, how many episodes? You're over 300 episodes of the Steve Tendo show?
I'm at, I believe tonight, if I stream tonight, will be 395.
Wow.
Boy.
That's just an amazing run for that show. If you're not watching it, it's on twitch.tv/Shacknews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I think you start around 9 Eastern. And it's
Yeah, it's on
a
Monday.
variety stream of Nintendo games on different consoles, either virtual console or on Switch. It's been fun to watch you play through a ton of different games, and it's also cool because you involve the community a lot. You've built a lot of following. There's people who literally just watch Shacknews Twitch for Steve. And yeah, like I said, he's beaten every one of my Mario Maker levels. I think you've even beaten the Zelda ones, right?
I don't know if I've beaten the Zelda ones. I have beaten
Okay.
all the Mario ones.
Okay. And he says Mario because he's from New Jersey.
Out loud.
How am, I
That's
suppo-
just-
how am I supposed to say Mario? That's the right way.
It's me, Mario. Isn't that how it goes? Anyway, that's everyone here. So that's the intro. We're going to get started celebrating video games, technology, hardware, maybe some film adaptations of video games or TV shows that celebrate video games. But the Shacknews Awards 2023 begins now.